LMPD's latest numbers show roughly 17% of all homicides so far this year are domestic violence related. It's a rate city leaders and victim advocates say is troubling and must get more attention to shift the trend. The cases themselves can be gut-wrenching to hear. 2 months ago, Angelica James, a mother of a young boy, shot and killed while in her car in the Newburgh neighborhood. Then last week, a woman now identified as Ronna Bowen, murdered and found in an old Louisville apartment. In both cases, the husband or boyfriend accused for killing them.
It's really sad to think that we can't get ahead of it.
Louisville Police's latest data show 9 of 54 homicides so far this year have come within the household. In LMPD's recent podcast and during a one-on-one interview with us in late March, Chief Erica Shields spoke to the issue, saying while violent crime is down in 2022, deaths tied to domestic violence are increasing quickly. She tells us these cases are harder to get a handle on.
Sometimes there's indicators, but sometimes there's not. And so it's going to be critical that we really work with our nonprofits and our partners to ensure that victims of domestic violence know that there's a support system for them.
We took the numbers to the Center for Women and Families, asking what needs to change.
The society sees it as a personal problem. It is not. It is a community problem.
President and CEO at the center, Elizabeth Wessels Martin, says part of the issue is how these cases are perceived.
We have got to start treating domestic violence the way we do any other violence.
And partly how they're handled. She tells me responsibility also falls on the criminal justice system to hold domestic violence in as high priority as other cases. That's when it comes to decisions like bond and sentencing.
In my opinion, that's where we're missing it. Perpetrators aren't detained. They are often out on probation.
There's also a call for more funding for victim advocates, allowing them more chances to go into neighborhoods, and creating more environments like this center where people feel comfortable to come forward and share their concerns. Because as the records show, many of these cases are preceded by a history of violence. In Louisville, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.